episode 5. Wow, we finally get the reveal of what everybody kind of fucking knew in the first episode. The first episode, everybody already knew who this dude was. That's the only thing that happens in this episode that's worth two shits. Other than you get like an ET flyby, but witches on broomsticks. You get a bunch of 40 to 60-year-old women who are like, ha ha ha, cackling with a really terrible background screen. Jesus Christ, man. Can this show like lower its standards anymore? Why? Why does this exist? The only reason it exists is because everybody knows at the end of it, they're gonna find some bullshit way to bring Wanda back because, well, she kind of died in Multiverse of Madness, but did she? Actually, they could have just had her come out of the rubble, and it probably would. Most people would have been like, "Yeah, I accept that. She's a superhero. Duh, whatever. She protected herself with magic." Nah, they're gonna do some bullshit in this show to try to bring her back, and this is her son, who's conjured up by just, oh my god, just so much bullshit in this show. None of the characters make any sense. None of them. Not fucking one. They're all following this person who is like, they know, for one, can take their powers if they try to attack her. Alright? Don't be around that person. Step one. Don't be around that person. They go in because she gives them some bullshit excuse. Let's follow her because she knows a little bit of dirt on us. It's like, you're 100 years old of witches, like all of you. That's the premise, anyways. You're all witches that have been around for way longer than you should have. Da 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 da. And it's like, well, you can help me out of debt. You can help me out of this. You can help me find my mother. It's like, really? That's what you're going with? It's boring. The whole show is boring. It's all escape room after escape room. There's going to be 2 more fucking escape rooms of episodes left or whatever. And then there'll be 2 episodes of trying to sum all this shit up somehow. The only thing that's interesting is like Aubrey Plaza's obviously death, or Lady Death maybe. That could be cool. That could be interesting. They haven't played on it much. They're hinting towards it. But the same way with fucking Wiccan here. We know. The audience knows. Everybody knows. The mystery and all the intrigue of that is gone. So when I see a bunch of people on Twitter being like, even though I know, it was so cool to see it. Was it? Was it that cool? Fuck no, it wasn't that cool. Nobody gives a shit, man. I'm sorry. Like, there's just not one. I just can't believe it. That it's like, oh, I already know the ending of the book, but I'm glad I got there. Are you? The first chapter gave it away. Fucking 9 chapters later, ta-da! Come on, man. Nobody wants it to be that goddamn simple. It's that simple. This show is simple. It's written by either wine moms or it's written by the wine moms' teenagers, because every episode is like some like this getaway fantasy of which, sadly to say, what people think of Hollywood wine moms. What people think of like Hollywood wine moms, this is the show for them. It's absolutely the show for them. And it's crazy to me that anyone can even dispute that at all. So I'm going to continue watching it just because I'm a Marvel fan. And apparently this has the Marvel logo on it. We got to talk about it week by week. But it's like, Jesus Christ, man. Can you guys just try? Have you ever thought about, I don't know, trying for once? You ever read a book? 2 books? I don't know, a good fantasy novel? any of this shit because you do not know how to write television. Go next door. Go over to HBO. Be like, hey, how do we do this? HBO has the right process. They just knock it out of the park pretty much like 90% of the time. Even if it's stuff that I do not care for. Like that, whatever shows are out there that are not for me. And I understand that. But you're going to put a Marvel logo on it. Obviously. Marvel fan. I like this stuff. I don't know. I might have something to say about it. Apparently you don't. Can you not look around? Can you not go do a comic shop? Can you not go talk to a couple comic fans at all? Just do it. Try it. Give it a shot one time. Because what you're producing right now is garbage. It's straight trash. And literally everybody that has an opinion that's worth a damn, I should say, is saying the same thing. It's like, what are you appealing to? A bunch of, let's just be honest, college idiots with pronouns in their bio? That's the crowd you're trying to churn in here? You're just trying to drag these people through it? Because they're idiots. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They've never watched movies before. Hell, man, you could probably quote something in the early 2000s and they'll be like, I've never even heard of that. Yeah, because you haven't heard of shit. You're useless. Stop bringing up your crappy opinions. I don't know. This might be one of those times where it's like, listen to your elders just a second. Can we go back to that time just for a second so we can get some good fucking television again? Because this ain't it. This isn't it. Go and watch The Penguin. That's a perfect example. And it's an HBO show. They know how to do television. Go watch that. And then come look back at what Disney Marvel's doing. You're failing. You're failing on all accounts. Everybody sees it. And I think most people are just tired of it. They're done. So, there you go. Anyways, peace out. If you guys like this, subscribe. I appreciate it. If you don't like it, hit me with those dislikes. It's all good. And also, tell me why you like this series if you do dislike it. Just flood those comments. Bring it on. I'm curious how this dredge is enough for you to be entertained. Peace out.